Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Internet Monet, and this is Pepsi. Today we have a really fun video for you guys. This is actually an animation, I guess an illustration, of a photo that my great-grandma sketched. It's on the front of a cookbook that I ran into at my parents' house, and I thought, this is gorgeous, we have to paint it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss what I have coming next. I'm actually gonna teach you guys how to paint your pet, so that'll be a really fun video. We'll make it easy, break it down. You don't have to be a pro. And don't miss videos like making this cute little fuzzy bar stool. It's already on my channel. Go ahead and check it out. Everything is kind of empty in here because we're moving, so there's a little paint spill, but that's normal. Other than that, let's just jump right in. Thanks again for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you in just 1 second. All right, hey you guys, so I have my canvas here. I've got the sketch on there, and I've pulled a few colors. So right now I have violet, I've got white, phthalo blue, cobalt blue, Mars black, and phthalo green. I think I'm just gonna start in the background. Maybe get a little bit of sky going. I do want to have this tree be a majority of the background. I'm just gonna go in with a big 1-inch. And let's get into it. This is phthalo blue, but I had it mixed with a little bit of white inside the container on accident. So it's gonna be an interesting color here. I like it though. So obviously, the original one doesn't have color, so I thought it would be really fun to kind of animate it, give it some color, bring it to life a little bit. I think before I even started this channel, this was like my first idea I had that I wanted to do. I saw this cookbook at my parents' house, and I saw the drawing on the front. I loved it. It's so beautiful. I think this is a cypress tree, which is one of my favorite trees. I also love that name. I think cypress is really beautiful. But I just thought immediately, ooh, I have to paint this. Put a little blue up here in case we see through our tree a little bit. So yeah, we're moving soon. Been just packing stuff up. I have almost everything packed except a little bit of my art stuff, so we can still do this. Yeah, I'm excited to paint on the beach. We're kind of going through the trial and error of painting outside. Paint's dry really quickly, and I didn't even consider the wind factor, but I've been problem shooting it, and I think I have some solutions. But you really just don't know until you're there. It's going to be like a learning curve. It'll be fun. You get to kind of watch me kind of invent my setup outside. Put a little purple in this guy. I'm gonna grab the cobalt too and stack them. Find some spots to fade in there. I think I got a little black somehow. Yeah, we've got like 20 more days. Something like that, about 20. And then we are out of here. We got the U-Haul and everything ordered. It's really exciting. Won't be too far of a drive for us. Thank goodness, because we have the pets. I might film it. It just depends on how stressful it is the day of. I don't want to add like another stressor to the day. But if we're chilling and it feels right and adding some fun to the adventure, we will definitely do it. Also, new napkin update. I ripped a pair of pants. That's like my favorite. So I decided to cut it up and use it as napkins. So it's just still with us. Trying to understand what's happening in the photo. I guess this is like the water. And this is land. Let's do the water. I just want to say, you guys, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. If you knew any of his art, you guys know it's a great loss. I'm inspired a lot by him. If you haven't seen any of his work, check it out. Rest in peace, buddy. We all love you. I'm making this water. I don't know if this should be the land, though. I guess we're gonna find out. And I guess there's no should be, because I am the one painting it, so I guess I decide. One of the lessons I've learned from doing art so much is releasing a little bit of the control, because there's already something in the works. Something's gonna come out, it's just waiting for you to produce it, really. But you don't want to overdo it. I'm using some of my oldest paint, and it is really old. It has like a layer of funk on top of it when I opened it. So I'm curious if we're going to be able to tell when this is done. Let's see if I can scrape some off this lid. A shadow at least. I think this is water too, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little lost in the sauce here with what's going on in this area, but we're just gonna keep pushing through. Okay, so if this is water, then this is gonna be land, right? Let's make it like a sandy beach. All right, so we have some new players here in the game. We've got raw sienna, burnt sienna, chrome yellow. I'm gonna use the same brush. Oh, I have a sponge in my pocket. This is a sea sponge. We'll use this in a second. Push the hairs together. Just keeps your brush in pretty good shape. All right, so let's create a little sandy area. Man, this one is so thick and chunky. I'm gonna get pretty close to the blue, but I know it's wet, so I'm not gonna touch it exact. Got a little black on accident, so let's just keep going with it. Whoa, that was a lot. Oh, lost it. I'm gonna wash the black out. The white. What are we thinking of this? A little yellow. I'm gonna make this the same color. Am I? Yeah. I haven't washed the brush or anything. I'm just kind of compiling these on here. I've got burnt sienna, raw sienna, white, even a little black in there. So let's just go ahead. I'm just gonna place the paint down. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, my brush is a little wet. It's getting really dry on me. I think it's just the heat and also the age of the paint. So I'm adding a little bit of just water. Just a tiny bit. Always tap it back into the cup too. Or you'll be like me and have it dripping all over your painting. Let's go in with some black here too. Just a little bit. Every time I say just a little bit, just know I'm never getting a little bit. I'm getting a little less than way too much. Go right into white. Let's go back to a little bit of yellow. Sponge time. I want to add like some moss down here. So I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna get it wet. I'm just gonna dip it straight into the phthalo green. And I'm really pushing in there. I want to stuff it into the sponge. Squeeze it to a smaller surface area. And then I would say the moss is probably growing where the water is meeting the edge a lot. Going to yellow. I'm not going to wash it, same dirty side. And I got a little bit of raw sienna on it. Just going to go with it. Try to highlight the top. Woo! Got a big one there. I'm doing a mixture of just like pushing straight in, kind of like a stippling. I don't want to drag it really too much, but I do get a little bit of an upward lift. I mean, this is about to get covered up, so that one doesn't count. Just a slight little push. All right. So we do the browns on the tree now. I'm gonna do burnt sienna, raw sienna. Start there. I want to distress the trunk a little bit. It's a tree, it's not perfect. It's a little funky. Should we put like a hole for an owl to live in here? I want to put yellow in there, but I'm really running out. The little white and raw sienna. This is now a number 12, little square guy. I just want to highlight the owl hole. Okay, we've got some decisions to make here. Oh, probably should have put some moss back here. Poppy had the sponge. It's non-toxic, so don't worry. This is further back, so I want it to appear smaller. Okay, let's think about the tree. I think we're going to start with lots of green and black. Let's see where that leads us. Alright, so I'm just going to start with some green, back at the 1 inch. Okay, we're back. I need branches. Not sure why. I couldn't think of that sooner. Okay, I got a new sponge and I found more dark blue, so all is well in the world. Let me give these branches a little more action. I do think a lot of this is going to get covered up, so I'm not spending too much time, but here. I'm going to take my sponge into green and dark blue. Phthalo green, phthalo blue. If you want to be specific. This is getting better. You need to be backed up a little more. There you go. Okay, and let's come back and put a little black on the bottoms. That's better. Okay. Let's pop it with some yellow. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do my highlight. Had it in me to get up and get another clean sponge. I would. I don't. So this is this. My hands feel so gross. I'm gonna get clean water and wash my hands and give this just a second. I'll come back and look at it again. Sometimes I have to step away. This is one of those times. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's do the bridge. Oh wait, I was thinking I wanted to do clouds when I was in there. Back to the number 12 square. Just a little tiny impression of clouds. Gotta get a horizon line going at some point. I have to figure out how to contrast the sky from the water a little bit. While the water's clean, let's put a little bit of white, like pop it on shore. Like here. Taking a little bit of the phthalo blue just to add to this. Let's focus on the bridge now. I think I'm gonna have to maybe even start using oil paints because these acrylics are just drying so fast. Wow. It should be fine with me. I have nothing against oil paints. I like trying new things, so I'm fully down. Okay, so we're gonna go browns, whites, very similar to our tree here. I'm gonna do this little top flank. I'm gonna grab a little black, just help me outline. Put a little white right next to the black. Go to the round. This is a, I think 12-inch round, maybe? I'm stacking raw sienna, burnt sienna and white on here. And I'm gonna twist it on my palette, pull the hairs together, round it out. Obviously, I'm not going for a perfect bridge. This bridge has been through a lot, you guys. It's old. It's been hit by like 20 tornadoes, 13 hailstorms. rebuilt 400 times actually since the 1700s. Just one of those things. And I'm assuming there's going to be a little splashing happening where these legs are meeting the water. So let's grab some white. I'm going to put blue on there too. Oh my gosh, where did that come from? Going more white. I'll highlight this a little bit. Personally, I think there's probably going to be some moss growing on the deck. I put the sponge inside, so I'm just going to tap here with my brush. Push the brush straight into the palette to try to push the hairs apart to get me that same kind of effect as the sponge. Let's put some little swirlies in the wood. Probably going to be a little water splashing up onto these. Alright, let's focus on the horizon line. What do we think? Should we put a black line there? I'm gonna do black and green. Alright, let's put that up. Here we go. So I'm gonna add a little bit of clouds just to further emphasize this is sky. Whoop, got a green cloud. Let's put some trees back at the horizon distance. We're going greens and browns here. Back to our flat. Alright, let's get our boat going. we are nearing the end here. I'm going to do a little more detail on the boat. One last thing, let's get a little splash going on our boat. I'm going to water down some white paint. Well, there you go, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. I had so much fun making it for you. Even though the heat was getting to me a little bit in the old paint, but we persevere. Go ahead and share this video with someone who likes paint or needs something fun to watch. Also, don't forget to like it, comment what you want to see me do next, and down in the description, I'm going to put the link to my website. I just started it. You're going to be one of the first ones who visit it. You might even see a painting you're familiar with. Maybe I've done it on my channel already. Other than that, you guys, I love you. I'm going to see you soon. I post a new video every Friday, so I'll see you next Friday. Bye, y'all.